Yo, what's up everyone? OJ here. Welcome back to another video. Today we have a hands-on preview of Fire Emblem Three Houses. Shoutouts to Nintendo and Golan, their PR team, for inviting me to play a private demo, or I think it was the final build of the game. Pretty much the game itself, Fire Emblem Three Houses. I hopped into the monastery. Well, actually, the rep hopped into the monastery and she described things to me in terms of what you're going to be able to experience, some of the gameplay elements when you're in the monastery and you're the professor in the academy, and all sorts of cool stuff. And then we were able to hop into a battle as well, and I was able to take control and play in Fire Emblem Three Houses. Now, forgive me guys, I don't remember all of the names of the people because there isn't going to be a ton of different things I can do with the footage. We do have some restrictions when it comes down to it, but basically what you guys are going to be getting is 3 5-minute videos where I go over some of the cool stuff in the game each day, and I kind of talk about my own thoughts and everything in there. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. So the first thing that's going to start off when you play this game, the first thing that I noticed is the graphics. This is going to be a preview, so we got to talk about this. This is easily the best looking Fire Emblem game ever created. Obviously, we are going from the Nintendo 3DS to the Nintendo Switch, and you are going to see a massive leap in character models and textures and graphics. It's just something that you really can't deny, especially after the last game that we got was Fire Emblem Echoes Shadows of Valentia, or even if you're playing Fire Emblem Heroes, the mobile game, this game blows those games out of the water. Obviously on that one, I love how the monastery looks. I like the different atmosphere, just the environment. Everything is nice and vibrant. It is open, it's smooth. The presentation wise, this is the best UI, the best type of locations and graphics that we've seen, just hands down, obviously at this case. But it's just something that I have to make sure that I point out. And I also wanted to state here, guys, you can't pet the dogs and cats or whatever the case is. So you're not going to be able to pet animals. A little bit of a bummer on that one, but we're going to have to get over it. But I think that based off of all of this, by the end of this preview, you will see that there is so much content in this game. This is such a cool game with what they're doing with it and the mechanics and the systems that you're going to be very impressed. Now let's go over some of the stuff that you might have already heard about, or if you came to my live stream, you definitely heard about when it comes to some of the connectivity that you can do in the game. There is online, but there is no multiplayer in the game. It is a single player game. You can connect online though and see basically what options somebody picked in their calendar, and that is the connection. There is Amiibo Support as well, which can net you some items. They didn't go over what you're going to be getting, but it seems like it's going to be some types of like weapons or just different items that you can take, maybe healing, stuff like that. Now let's talk about this calendar, because that's the big thing. That's the big change in this game, and probably one of the focal points outside of the time skip is the academy phase and the calendar. So essentially what happens here is that throughout the week you're going to be doing your studies and everything, and then you get one free day on Sundays, and you have to make sure that you organize your days accordingly. Otherwise you're going to end up wasting your time, and you don't want to do so, because that time is going to be very valuable in order to survive the big battles that happen at the end of the week. So you have to make sure that you prioritize your time, whether you're going to be going fishing, or you're going to be doing side quests in the courtyard or in the monastery, or you're going to be helping out people, or you're even going to be doing academy lessons that you can teach or you can be taught in order to upgrade your students and kind of do other things like that. That's essentially what you need to do with this time that you do have in the game. And remember, you can only do one of the events per week, so it's something that you really have to think hard about in terms of what you want to do and how you want to upgrade your character and how you want to spend your time. Now in my other videos, I am going to be going over more of the battle phase. I am going to give you guys some of the battle gameplay. I wanted to kind of give you guys an introduction when it comes to the game and what you're going to be doing. We are going to have 2 other videos where we are going to be going over battles kind of completely, but I wanted to show you just a little bit of it in terms of how the battles work and everything. So once again, it's classic Fire Emblem. It looks great on the battlefield. They have a bunch of new things, like I said, which we will go over in the next video. But so far, what do you guys think about the new style of gameplay in terms of the flow of what you're doing normally in the game? It's a lot more advanced than what we got before, which was just kind of like barracks and my castle. This has so many more elements to it, and we're going to be talking about all those different elements in addition to going into a battle more in the next video. So let me know you guys' thoughts on this in the comment section below, and look out for another video that will be coming very soon on the channel. We'll dive into more of the battle and also talk more about the upgrading and what you can do in the game. All right guys, that wraps it up for this video here. Go and check out the links in the description below. We got Facebook and Twitter. Go and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Let me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future, and subscribe to PlayerEssence for latest RPG, Japanese, Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna catch you guys for the next one. Peace.